Hi there. So you want to know how to go from here to here. This solution is a basic solution, and it's not going to require as much memorization as some of the other solutions that are around there. But what you will find with this one is that if you just practice at it for maybe about a couple of weeks or so, just follow the guide, follow the printouts, and pretty soon you should be able to solve it yourself without the use of guides, because that's when muscle memory kicks in. So first things you got to know when you're to follow my guide is that we follow specific notation, and so, and the notation will usually be the same, but I'm not using letters to designate specific colors, because it's always going to be, what we want to do is we want to establish a pattern where you'll see a specific, well, not so much specific, something that you recognize in terms of the way the colors fit together. And because everybody's color scheme may be a little bit different. If you look at this is a solved cube, and this is the standard color scheme where it would be white on the bottom, yellow on top, and those two colors are opposite. And then from going around, it would go red, green, orange, blue, and this is standard. But some people have different preferences. But getting back to notation, here's a couple things. Here's how it would work. Whenever the cube is in front of you, whatever the colors facing the front will be front, so that's F for front, B for back, L for left, R for right, D for down. If you ever rotate the cube, this is no longer F, that becomes F. So I mean that's pretty self-explanatory. So when you see in the guide where it tells you to turn the right face, it would say R, and that would be, you would just turn that one face 90 degrees to clockwise. Sometimes you would see R followed by an apostrophe, and that's what we call R prime, and that would be in the opposite direction. So if you wanted to do a 180 degree turn, it would be R2, and it would apply for all of the other all the letters too. So F, U, D, L, like that. And you will occasionally have to move like middle slices as well. The one we're probably going to use the most is M for middle layer, and that one would move the same direction as L. So like where L would be that direction, M would also be that direction. Occasionally, you might see E, the equator level, that's like the middle layer here. That would be between up and down, and it would move the same direction as down level. So where down would move 1 degree like that, so would the E layer. And then there's standing layer, that's the layer on the side here, and that's between front and back, and that would move in the same direction as F. So if you went F, so would the S layer, but you don't see that one as often. Occasionally, you will see that you'll be moving two faces at the same time. What you would do is you would hold on to that, and you would turn the face like that. And for that would be denoted by a little lowercase letter. So, like, say if I want to move little u, I would move the U layer, but I would take the middle layer with it, like that. And you will also may be required to like actually rotate the cube around. Relative to the top, like this would be a Y rotation, and it's along the same plane as U. This would be a Z rotation, same plane as F, and this would be an X rotation, which is done along the same direction as R. So hopefully that's not too confusing, and I will be explaining this as I move along.